Welcome to the Rebel to Succeed podcast. It's your boy Anthony Williams, the founder of rebeltosucceed.com. The purpose of this podcast is to share tips, advice, and strategies to help you improve in all areas of your life. My mission is to make a positive difference in your life to help you live your best life. Now let's get it. What up, good people? It's your boy Am from Rebel to Succeed coming at you with another podcast episode. So today in this episode, I want to share some information and some motivation, some inspiration, some all of those good things by Dr. Dre. Again, that's Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre is a well-known hip hop producer. Yeah, man, he's one of the pioneers in the West Coast hip hop scene. Very successful guy. If if people don't know him from his music, people will probably know him, or people will probably know him from his he's known for being one of the pioneers of the headphone company called Beats. So they're called Beats by Dre. He kind of started that, and he was a part of it, and it's very popular headphones that he came out with. Him and I believe Jimmy Iovine, and I think they might have sold it to Apple or something like that. But anyway, he's a very successful guy. He's a high achiever. You guys know I like to share high achievers on this podcast. I like to share their thoughts, pick some gems from them and, give it to the people. So, check out this clip by Dr. Dre.
First of all, you have to make sure that this thing is for you and it's who you are and you're built for this, and then you have to give it the passion that's necessary. Like I said, I don't do it for the money. The money is going to come. I do it because of the love that I have for it. You know what I'm saying? If I was a plumber or something like that, I still would make hip hop records. That's how much love I have for it. I feel like right now, I've been in the game close to 27 years, and I've actually thought about this just recently. Out of the entire 27-year career, there's only been 2 weeks that I've been out of the studio. I've never been out of the studio longer than 2 weeks in my entire career. That's how much love I have for this thing that I do. So that's the thing, just the passion that you have for it, and really, really put your all into it, and make sure that your word is the last word. That way, you don't play the blame game or anything like that. If it comes out hot, it's on you. If it doesn't come out hot, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is to it.
I think people are limited because they're very well influenced by people that's around them or people that's in the media. You see somebody criticizing something, you're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think like that. I'm only going to do what I like, straight up. And a lot of people have tunnel vision. Like, you may see people talking about how if they get a lot of money or something like that, they're going to stay in the ghetto, they're going to stay in the projects. That means if you're staying there, you're going to allow your mother and your family to stay there also. And that's bullshit, straight up. The change has to happen somewhere in your generation. For my family, I'm saving money, and I want my kids to start on another level. I don't want them to start in the projects. No, that means they have to build for their families. If they start at a higher level, their families are going to get better. That means your generation down the line, they're going to have a foundation, and I'm going to set the foundation, straight up.
So that was the clip by Dr. Dre. I found a whole lot of value in what he was saying. Sometimes, they're not very long, but sometimes you don't need, very drawn out information to be able for it to hit you, right? So Dr. Dre, he's known for being very passionate. He's known for being very like a perfectionist. And me personally, when I hear perfectionist, I like to think of a person being very passionate about what they're doing. So you know, Dr. Dre, he's very passionate, right? You have to love what you do with passion. That's his motto. You have to love what you do with passion. I personally believe that you really have to love what you're doing with a passion because um I believe Steve Jobs said this at one point in time. He said, for you to reach, some of them, biggest goals and the highest heights in life, um, it's going to take a while, right? And it's going to take a lot of you being, basically you persevering through all of the rough times and, just doing like some crazy stuff and sticking it out through the craziest times, right? And for you to be able to do that, you're going to have to be passionate about what you're doing, which basically means you're going to have to love what you do, right? So to the point to where as though it's not even really something that, you would never do. It's something that you would do on a regular basis. It's something that you would do for fun. It's something that makes you happy. It's something that you love to do. So if you love what you're doing, and you love it with a strong passion, then it's not even really considered work. It's just what you do, right? So it's like your hobby. It's like what you do for fun. It's what makes you happy. So um yeah, man, I personally believe that Dr. Dre, he's telling the truth. He's really sharing some vital information. It's probably something that a lot of you guys have heard before, but like again, some things need to be repeated. Some things need to be said over and over again, for people to get it, right? So being passionate about what you're doing and loving what you do is very important. It will help you through all of the adversity and the things that's going to come along your journey to success and you trying to reach your goals. So it's important that you love what you do. It's going to make everything a whole lot more easier. So yeah, hopefully you guys found some value. You found like some gems and you learned something from Dr. Dre in this clip. If so, I invite you guys to go and leave a review. Let me know what you thought about Dr. Dre, about this episode, and go check out the website, of course, for more content. And last but not least, be a rebel. Reach everybody by exercising love. Show somebody some love today. Put a smile on somebody's face. Be a rebel and rebel to succeed. And it's your boy Ian from Rebel to Succeed, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. I want to thank you for joining me today and listening to this podcast. If you found this episode helpful or valuable in any way, then I encourage you to leave an honest review and subscribe to the Rebel to Succeed podcast for future episodes. To receive more content and value, make sure to visit the Rebel to Succeed website at www.rebeltosucceed.com. And finally, always remember that to succeed in life, you have to reach everyone by exercising love. So make sure to show somebody some love today. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you next time.